Hey, it's a Switch On Coach, day two of 2025. I wanted to take just a minute to talk to you about something that I learned today, or kind of revealed to me today in my Bible study that I thought was really interesting. I looked at the story of Adam and Eve in the book of Genesis, and it kind of got a new perspective on the whole thing. Because a lot of times, what I have questions about as a coach is when people are dealing or struggling with something, why is it so hard to ask for help? I myself am probably the most guilty there can be as somebody who tries to do it on my own or tries to fight my way back through things that have already beaten me, hoping that one day I'll be strong enough to win. It doesn't say you don't get up and do your best. What it does say, though, is that when you know you're beat, you got to know you're beat, especially if you've done something that you know is got a hold on you in a way that you can't overcome it. For me, I think the biggest thing that I feel like is, or I learned today, I put it this way, is about shame. A lot of times we look at the story of Adam and Eve and we look at what happened when they ate of the tree and the fruit and they think about everything else. But the one thing I think that gets overlooked a lot of times is what happens when God actually calls out to Adam. Now, in one sense, God asking Adam where he is shows that something has happened to their communication. Before they had walked through the garden in the cool of the day and they were friends, they had a relationship. And then something happens to damage that relationship. Now, part of that is the eating of the fruit of the knowledge of good and evil. But the reality of it is that what happens when Adam and Eve eat from the tree of knowledge of good and evil is that they not only understand what evil is, but more importantly, they understand what good is, and even more importantly, they understand how good God is, and that makes them ashamed. And a lot of times we tend to not want to get help because we don't want to embarrass ourselves or be embarrassed or face shame because we realize we've done something that's bad and don't have to just tell anybody, especially somebody who we think is good. And a lot of times that stops us from getting the help that we really need. And for Adam and Eve, it's the thing that drew them away from paradise. They lost their opportunity to be a part of something very perfect that was built especially for them, where their life had purpose and meaning, and ended up having to go out and struggle for the rest of their lives and deal with pains and suffering in a way that they never would have before, all because they weren't willing to get the help that they needed. So I want to challenge you to use your shame as an opportunity. See, you can either subject yourself to chaos or you can reflect order. And what I mean by that is when you subject yourself to chaos, there's no telling what's going to happen. There's no limit to what can go wrong. There's nothing that can stop anything because it's chaos. But when you reflect order, and I want to remind you that reflection requires light. When you reflect order, it gives you vision and gives you a clarity that you cannot get in chaos. And the best way to get that light and get that order is from the one who has the most order, which is God. Remember, when God created the world, he let light into chaos, and that chaos created order, and he said that it was good. So if you want to get yourself back on track, be okay or accept the shame. Come back to the good one and get the help that you need. If you need help along the path, don't hesitate to reach out. I would love to help you with that. But I just want to remind you that the God of justice also is more importantly the God of mercy. And despite all the things you've done wrong and all the things you've done badly, God is the one who can restore you. And that's the only one that can restore you. So stop beating yourself up. Stop using fig leaves to cover yourself. Stop hiding and let yourself come out of hiding and start going back towards order. Reflect this order. Remember, if you need help fixing the past, the only one that can do that is God. The only one that can free you from your past is God by giving you a clean conscience. The only one that can prepare you for the future is God because he's the only one that knows the future. So don't subject yourself to chaos. Reflect order. See the light and move towards it. Come to God with your challenges and see how he won't create a path for you that is better than you ever could have dreamed. I want to thank you for taking the opportunity to listen to me. And remember, plug in, power up, get your switch on. If you need any help, don't hesitate to reach out. You can get on letsgetonthe.call.com, get a coaching call on, shoot me a DM, whatever it takes. But just let me know so I can help you out as much as I can. I've been truly blessed by the struggles I've been through, and I actually get up every morning and I almost thank God for the pain because it's the thing that kind of drove me back to where I really needed to be. So if you're struggling right now and going through something, Don't stay out there in the wilderness by yourself. Come back to the one that can help you. If you need help getting there, I'm here to help. I love you, but God loves you best. Plug in, power up, get your switch on, and have a great day.